Holy Ghost will tell you, don't win at the church. You can win it. Call my mama. Jesus. I wish somebody help me.
Hey now. Hey to the now. Hey now. What's going on, people? What is up? What is going on? So glad you're here today. So very glad you're here today. I'm having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day. A wonderful day. How is everyone? Shondo's in the chat. Shondo's around the building. I was minding my own business today. I was minding my own business. And you're right, Yolanda. I was minding my own business. And two people decided to put on an orange shirt. Okay? Two people in these yet to be United States of America decided to don their orange shirts. Okay? And now we're here. Hey, Sims Overdose. Hey, Nappy Child. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, MVN. Tanya. Ebby. Raphael. Patty Duke. I'm not going to be before y'all long because y'all know Really be starting in 30 minutes. So I ain't going to be before y'all long. But I had to address two individuals. And let me use a little muscle. Hey, Yana. Hey, Cams. Got to use a little muscle here and pick up this thing, this trusty book here. Oh, God. I had to pick up this book because it began to glow and levitate. And when it starts to glow and levitate, sometimes you have to answer the call. And no, I'm not going to use it on anybody here in the YouTube streets because there's nobody in the YouTube streets even worthy of the book levitating. I watch some of these whores out here calling themselves reading and windmilling people and laugh at them because they're at their failed attempts and trying to read somebody, dear God. So I'm not going to even bore you all with trying to read any number of people out here calling themselves reading people on YouTube. I mean, insert any name you wish to insert here. But, you know, we've been real political lately, as we always are. And I was traveling through Al Gore's Good Internet, and I saw something that talked about 52-year-old Stacey Dash allegedly, apparently, apologizing for her remarks and for her level brand of fuckery and fuck shit while she was on Fox News. Mind you, Stacey Dash has been fired from Fox News for several years now. Several. Let's remind ourselves of who she is. This whorebag, listen, this walking human condom reservoir, that's what she will be. She is a walking human condom reservoir. Okay, she's where cum collects, apparently. Okay, now this young lady, let's remind ourselves of who she is. She was the video skank from back in the 90s. She then parlayed her skank audaciousness in videos. Rap videos and different other videos into being in the movie Clueless, which I guess she auditioned for because that's her middle name and that's the story of her life. And after that, she claims that she became this conservative Black woman. And so she then began to be a fixture on Fox News, okay? This is the same woman who was a member of the birther movement. This is the same stupid whore who was professing that there did not need to be a Black History Month and that was against Black History Month. This is the same whore who talked about how there was no need for a BET or an NAACP Image Awards and went on tirades about that and how they should be eliminated along with Black History Month. That whore, okay? The same one who went on 15-minute transphobic rants on television. That whore, okay? This whore, the same one who unequivocally and categorically defended Donald Trump over and over and over again. Okay? That whore. The walking, living condom reservoir. She then wants to come out now and say, oh, I apologize. I was hired there to be divisive, and I was hired to be an angry conservative Black woman. Let's be clear. We here are part of the delegation of Black people across the fruited plains vehemently and defiantly do not claim any parts of you, okay? We want no parts of you. We know that you're of mixed race. Please go over there and claim that other race that you have funneling through your veins. But understand, here over here, those of us Black people across the fruited plains want no parts of you. We're not going to defend you. We're not going to claim you. You hunkered down and grip tightly to your what you believe to be whiteness or whatever other race you have channeling through your veins in order to segue yourself over there onto Fox News. But now you want to claim, now you want to apologize to come over to us because now she said, oh, the terrorist attack on January 6th is, I'm not going to call it an insurrection. I'm going to call it what it is, a terrorist attack. The terrorist attack, it was so fucking horrible. And that was the last straw, really. It's so hard for me being a Black conservative. Oh, we don't have a problem with a fucking Black conservative. We do have a problem with a Black bigot. We do have a problem with the walking, living condom reservoir. We do have a problem with that. You want to go on tirades? going off on people and telling people how horrible they are and passing judgments on everybody across the fruited plain. Let's talk about the fact that during the 90s and 2000 and probably today, you are a walking abortion clinic. How about we talk about that? How about we talk about the fact that you, who is so pro-life and categorically detests anything pro-choice, but yet you're walking around being a walking abortion clinic, killing babies in your esophagus and stomach over and over and over again, like no one else along the annals of time. I mean, you in the same category as Lil Kim with some of your histrionics in terms of the amount of ejaculate swimming around in the gastric juices in your stomach, dear one. Stacey Dash. You no, let's go further. Let's talk about the fact that this whore went on this tirade talking about, oh, I grew up hood and y'all don't know what it is. And when you grow up in the hood, like I grew up in the hood, you had to be real and you had to the fuck. Please don't try to mix the hood with your antics over there on Fox News. Because the hood wants nothing to do with your antics over there on Fox News. Please be clear. Please be clear. The hood wants nothing to do with your antics over there on Fox News. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Mm-mm. Nope. We're not doing that. We're not. But you want us to accept your apology. No, we're not accepting your apology. We want no parts of your apologies. Stay over there with the racists and bigots that you've been hanging out with the entire time. Don't try to come over here and act like, oh, we're wanting to accept you. No, we don't accept you. We categorically don't accept you. Some things you cannot come back from. And some of your antics and some of the things that you did and said, there's no coming back from. She went and talked about, well, God has forgiven me and I forgive everybody and I should be forgiven. No, well, I'm not God and don't look for me to be God. I'm sorry. We're not doing this, Stacey Trash. Let's call you by your real name. Stacey fucking Trash. You're trash. Your voice is what it sounds like when doves cry. Mm-hmm. Your voice is what it sounds like when doves cry. We want no part. I saw that today and I said, I just don't believe that and now she wants to call on her blackness now all of a sudden you're so pro-black, now you from the hood, now you want to talk about how, oh, it was so hard for you being a black conservative when you never wanted no parts of being black, you stinking ass whore. Now all of a sudden, because you don't quite fit in with the Fox Newses of the world and the rest of the bigots over there, because you're not white like them. You forgot, they had to remind you, hey bitch, hey whore, you're not one of us, you're not white, so therefore you don't qualify to be a part of our newly cemented neo-Nazi white supremacist party, the conservative movement, the party of Trump, the GOP. You don't quite qualify, whore, because you got black running through you. And so now you need to run back over there along with the coloreds over there. A mess. a fucking mess. A goddamn mess. So we here in Black America, Black people across the fruited plains conveniently will remember all of your antics. Just like you conveniently wanted to remember that you were Black, we will conveniently remember all of your antics and remind you of them. You're not a part of us. You didn't want to be a part of us. We didn't want you a part of us. So you can stay over there in no man's land. The white supremacists and the people who you encourage don't want you. We sure the hell don't want you. So you have nowhere to go. Maybe you can go, hang out with some of your fellow kinsmen, the buffalo and wildebeests, or some type of cattle that, is roaming the great Midwest somewhere. Sure, you'll fit in there. Right. DUI that. Don't forget. Let us not forget your whole DUI thing. Let us also not forget your whole domestic violence scandal. Please, let's not forget that. Remember that, Miss Ash? Remember that? That whole domestic violence bullshit you had going on? Remember the whole money issues that you was having with your house and everything? Remember that, dear one? Girl. And as horrible as Stacey Dash is, Sharon Osbourne is exponentially worse. The fact that Sheryl Underwood is not still dragging her up and down the streets is unfortunate. It's just fucking unfortunate, because I really wanted Sheryl Underwood to, as we speak, still be dragging the filth that is Sharon Osbourne. She's filth. If Stacey Dash is trash, Sharon Osbourne is filth. She is walking filth. She raised filth. She let filth nut up in her and married filth. And she is walking, living, breathing filth. She's filth. This piece of filth went on television today after she went on her whole tirade on Twitter, then doubled down and tripled down on television when Sheryl Underwood was explaining why and how Piers Morgan was racist. Then she halts everything, and she puts on her white women's weapons, her tears, and starts defending him and say, you need to explain to me exactly what you mean and exactly how he is racist. And Sheryl Underwood did that. And then after that, she starts crying and carrying on and talking about how she should just a fucking mess. Then tripled down on it and went back on her Twitter account, only to triple down and tell Pierce Brosnan, and I keep wanting to say Pierce Brosnan, Piers Morgan, how she stands with him. Let me remember what she said. Let me read what she put after this walking piece of filth. Oh, I am with you. I stand by you. People forget that you're paid for your opinion and you're just speaking your truth. And you and your truth can go fall off the side of a bridge. Your truth can get you fucked up. Your truth can get your ass whooped. Your truth, you can speak it. You have every right to speak your truth. We then reserve every right to live our truth, which is to drag your stinking ass. That's our truth. How about that shit? This is the same woman who laid up with and got married to a man who bites the heads off of living animals and drinks its blood on stage and ceremoniously has to get shots for rabies. This is that woman. This is the woman who also raised a piece of filth because remember, her daughter, Kelly Osbourne, went on her whole racist tirade a few years ago. So filth begets filth. So as horrible as Stacey Dash is, and as much as Stacey Dash is a walking, living, breathing condom reservoir and an abortion clinic over there, Sharon is far worse. And I'm going to say this to you, CBS, because you got a history of fuck shit and fuckery. CBS. Okay? CBS. Let's go back down your history. You and what's the guy named Moonvis or whatever his name was, who was the head of CBS, that ceremoniously had to resign because of his fuck shit and antics. Julie Chen's husband. Remember that whole situation? Let's also not forget you and shows like Survivor and Big Brother and your racism all in and through that show, and how you sat there and perpetuated and proliferated this racism by continuing to allow these people to have a platform and mouthpiece on your network. Okay? Now you got this piece of filth spewing her bigoted self all over the television screens. And I want to see what you're going to do, CBS. Because just like Piers Morgan is no longer on television airwaves, neither should this piece of fucking trash. She's filth. Like the filth that her husband is. Like the filth that her children are. A whole family of fucking filth. There's no redeeming qualities about her at this point. No redeeming qualities about her. At least Stacey Dash isn't on my television screen anymore until you stupid ass people decide to put her on television by interviewing her or letting her have a platform with which to talk and spew her stupidity. But this whore bag, this walking filth, is on television every day. 5 days a week, I should say. Listen, Quintessential, your soror was supposed to still be dragging her right now. She's supposed to still be dragging Sharon Osbourne right now. And if I see one more fucking white woman use the white woman weapon, which is their tears, I swear to God, I'm gonna vomit. Because the shit is aggravating. The shit is maddening. Every time they have they feel the slightest bit of discomfort, or somebody says something that disagrees with them, or they're called on the carpet for their fuck shit and fuckery, and people show them and prove to them how horrible they are, how much of a piece of shit they are. Then they want to pour on the white woman tears and they want to start crying. Oh my God. White women and their tears have been the demise of entire civilizations. Entire empires have been destroyed because of stinking ass white women and their fucking tears. entire empires because of white women and their tears. They weaponize it as if, you know, that's their go-to weapon of choice, as if that's their mutant superpower. And then when you don't acknowledge their tears, then all of a sudden now you're the problem because you aren't, you know, acknowledging their tears. Because now they always want to shift sympathy to them. There's no redeeming qualities about this woman, Sharon Osbourne. Just like there's no redeeming qualities of Stacey Dash. Neither one of them. Neither one of them have redeeming qualities. Neither one of them. Get her off my television screen. CBS, please be clear. Myself and the rest of Black America can easily boycott you. You ain't got that many shows out there, CBS, that make us want to watch you like that. You can get this good boycott. You can get all parts of it, CBS, if you want. All parts of it. Fucking mess. Y'all know, I feel myself going down the road because I thought about this again. And before I go down this 20-minute tirade cussing out Sharon Osbourne, I'm going to let y'all off of here because we need to go and watch my big sis, Really B, who's about to go live. I don't know if she's going to talk about any of this, but Really B's about to go live. And we're going to go over there and be with Really B. Well, I won't be on the channel, but we're going to go watch Really B. Oh, I got snacks. We're also going to be on Terrence Giving You the Real Teas channel tonight. Today is his birthday. He's having a birthday celebration on his channel. I will be there in attendance. I even went and made sure that, because I ran out of alcohol. What, little baby, you still in here? I went and bought another bottle of the Botanist, little baby. So we'll be cracking this for the party tonight. Little baby, if you haven't gone to get the Botanist, I'm telling you, I was going to get the Empress. Remember the blue gin, little baby? I was going to get it, but I decided to go with the Botanist because this is so good. I like it better than the Sapphire, actually, if I'm being true. I like it better than the Sapphire. So, little baby, I got the Botanist. That's what we're drinking tonight. All right. Such good gin. Such good gin. And I was recommended to this for by somebody who works for a distillery. All right, so let's get up off here, y'all. I wanted to spend a little bit of time. I have more to say, but I don't want to go over and cut into Really B's time. So let's it's Terrence from Giving You the Real Tea. Terrence, it's his birthday, so we'll be celebrating on his channel tonight. I think at like 8 o'clock. So we'll go over there and celebrate with him tonight. And party up. I got snacks, you know. We got us some snacks and got us some snacks. You know, we keeps us some snacks. What else I got over here? You know, we keeps some snacks. It's never a problem. All right. So, all right, I'm getting off here. Really be coming over there to watch you. And then we're going to go over to Terrence. All right. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.